Hi everyone, Kevin Prober here to talk about this week's A-grade Grand Finals. Alongside me I've got Nathan Williams, Domestic Coordinator for the DFR basketball competition. Nathan, looking like they're going to be two exciting games.
Yeah, definitely. We should have a cracking A-grade men's game and women's game. The A-grade men's is between Aztec and Generals. We've played 3 times during the year, and we had Generals win 1 and Aztec win the other 2 with close margins, all under 10 points. So the Aztec team finished 3rd with a record of 11-5, and Generals finished on top with a 14-2 record. And their 2 losses will be coming to Aztec. So it should be a pretty good matchup. Kev, who do you think that the X factor for both teams are?
I think you've got to look at Ricky Daniels for Generals. He's got 247 points for the season, so he's their outstanding player. For Aztec, there's a couple of guys, Luke Lagoon and Sam Dewhurst, have had a really good season, both scoring over 200 points for the year. So both great 3-point shooters, so I reckon that's the X factor for both teams.
Sure. So what type of game will it be?
It's likely to be a fast-paced game. There's plenty of guards there with Adam Weeks. Dane Spear also was a pretty quick guard, so it's going to be a fast-paced game. Ricky Daniels is going to bring the physicality as he always has, so Aztec will certainly have trouble matching up on him, I think. But yeah, it should be a really good game.
Good stuff. And do you think that the previous results will have any indication or any influence in the game?
I don't think so. I think once it comes to finals basketball, it's completely different, and the margins are so close that it's going to depend who has the better game on the night.
Sure. And we have the Ken Day MVP award after the A-grade men's and women's games. Who do you think that will be in contention for those?
Yeah, look, there's probably a couple of players around the league that are in contention for the honour of Ken Day's awards. So, look, again, Ricky Daniels, maybe even BC, something like that from Aztec. We've got Warren Randall, Sean Rawson, Chris Hogan. There's a number of great players, and I really think it'll come down to the wire to see who wins that award.
There we go. It should be good to see that. Come along and check out the A-grade game starting at 8 o'clock, and then the MVP at the conclusion at the Sky Lounge.
We hope to see everybody at the game Monday night. Big thank you to Defence Force Recruiting for sponsoring our competition. We'll now move on to the ladies A-grade. We've got special guest Sue Murphy along to give us all the in-depth information of the ladies competition. Here we are with the one and only Sue Murphy to give us all her advice on this week's A-grade Grand Finals. We have Generals versus Beavers. Sue, who do you think the X factor is going to be this game?
Both teams are very talented. There's a really good lineup in both teams. I don't think there's a particular X factor. I think Andrea Walsh is going to be very hard to stop. She's incredibly good at those 3-pointers still. For us, we're a little bit undermanned this week, unfortunately. We've got one of our point guards away on school camp, and she's had an incredible season, and we will really miss her. She was probably the girl I was going to put on Walshy, but without her, yeah, we don't match up quite so well. But let me just see how we go.
Now, what type of game do you think it'll be? Is it going to be fast-paced, physical? What are you expecting for Monday night?
It will be fast-paced. Believe it or not, Walshy is still very fit and pushes her girls very hard. She has a very high expectation of them getting up and down the floor. My girls also really like to push the ball up, so yeah, I think it's going to be quite a fast-paced game.
Do you think previous results with Generals winning all 3, is that a fair indication of what will happen on Monday night?
No, I think it could be an entirely different game on Monday night. As I said, the results, we've probably had the wood over them all season, but no, they're a very good team. They're quite capable of rising to the occasion.
So predictions. What's your prediction for the game and total points? Who do you think will win by how much?
As I said, it will be very close. I'm predicting no more than 2 or 4 points difference at the end. I think we can get over the line. I think I've got the talent to do that. And if we can shut down the likes of Andrea Walsh, Alex Stromorn, who's a very talented junior player. But they are also a tall side. They've got the 2 Spears sisters, and they're a real force to be reckoned with inside the key. But having said that, I've got Caitlin McLaughlin and quite a few junior girls that have been playing well this season. So, yeah, we'll see how we go.
Also, after the two A-grade games, we have the Ken Day MVP Awards. Who do you think is the hot favourite for A-grade women to win that award?
Oh, gee, that is going to be, that will be very interesting because, we've had a lot of talented girls this season. I reckon, Walshy could poll very well in that. There's some of my girls will poll well. Madison Wild, who's actually left for the United States on a scholarship, won't be playing with us. But before she went away, she will poll well. Caitlin McLaughlin will poll well.
Well, so it sounds like it's going to be a pretty close one on the night. So thanks for your time, Sue. We appreciate your knowledge and expertise in the A-grade women's, and hopefully everyone can get to the game. Thank you.
Thank you.